The final Murray-Darling Basin plan may be in doubt, with new modelling showing the accepted water flow figures are inaccurate. A study published in an international journal says the impacts of irrigation and dams haven't been taken into account, and billions of litres of water that was thought to be flowing through the Murray-Darling may not exist. Environment reporter Sarah Clark travelled to the Macquarie Marshes in northwest New South Wales for this report.
Good summer rain followed by autumn falls has given the Macquarie Marshes the best drink it's had in years.
It reached areas that hadn't been flooded for 20, 30 years.
It may be lush now, but new modelling shows the water flows filling the marshes may have been overestimated, and dams and water diversions like irrigation have removed more water than the government's modelling indicates.
The result is that the amount of water that the plan is saying to the Macquarie Marshes that gets there is a lot more than we actually think gets out onto the floodplain.
The difference is 16% less water. That has obvious implications for the government's final water sharing plan.
If we want to make this major decision, then we don't want to revisit in another 10 years' time because we've underestimated how bad things were.
These are the first independent assessments of the modelling anywhere in the basin. And while it focuses on the Macquarie Marshes, it could have implications across the Murray-Darling system. Irrigators say it can't be all about the science.
There ultimately has to be a judgment call by the MDBA and then again by the elected politicians at the end of the day.
But graziers living on the marshes say the decisions made now will determine the future of life on the basin.
It's not just irrigators, there's other people in the landscape. There's people that live along the rivers that have for 200 years, and it's important that they get a fair hearing and they're included in the debate.
The Murray-Darling Basin Authority is expected to unveil its final carve-up of water next month. Sarah Clark, ABC News, the Macquarie Marshes.